Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Amanda Corbin here, author of The Insightful Parent, and Rebecca Argentine, strategic life coach. So today, dun dun dun, we're talking about family. That's chapter 5. So, go ahead.
Family. All right. Well, I'll go with the different parts that you had in that chapter. You had a chapter called, or part of that chapter was called Structure and Dynamics. And how we listen and how we communicate, balance of mutual respect and love. And you and I just off camera, I kind of would like you just to say what you said about with family.
Oh my gosh, the biggest statement that I have to undo is, what am I supposed to do? They're family.
Yeah, and I said it's almost as if we say that because it gives them the excuse to be buttheads.
Yeah.
Because they're family.
Yeah.
And that we have to put up with it.
Yeah.
And I guess one of the things as a life coach, and even I've had to learn, unfortunately with my own personal life, is sometimes if family's not healthy, it doesn't mean you have to be a part of that.
Yes.
It's okay to set the boundaries for family.
Yes. And the idea that family is blood, you know, because when they say, what
exactly, and you brought that up.
Oh my gosh. Oh
I'm
my
closer
gosh.
and have more family to people that aren't my quote blood family than so family can be a lot of different people. Yeah. And then you brought up the role, responsibility versus results. We must accept and recognize that we are responsible for ourselves. We cannot guarantee the results for others.
Yes, which goes back to chapter 4, the idea of relationships. We can only own our side.
Own our side, yes.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that we have the right, though, or feel we have the right just because we are a family to treat other people with the disrespect.
Absolutely.
Or that we have to take disrespect from that person that's called our family.
And I know you're on the same page with me because we've had this conversation before. But I tend to work a lot with teens, right? And my heart, honestly, from this, and we've talked about it, my heart is healthy kids.
Right.
But healthy kids is getting families healthy.
Well,
then how cool in the next generation is our social workers and therapists and life coaches not needed?
Well,
because if you come from a healthy family, then you've got everything you need.
Right.
And there's that structure and stability, right?
Right.
And so when I have parents come in and they're like, well, she needs to respect me. Not if you're not respecting her.
That's right. Have you earned that respect?
Yes, and so parents who expect, and spouses, right?
Well, it's definitely spouses.
Yeah, people, there's that funny, but the idea that like husbands have this authority role, not if it's not healthy.
Right.
Women do not need to, you abide by and you operate in healthy relationships, and that's mutual respect, but you don't need to respect unhealthy behavior.
Thank you. Don't. And you have an awesome thing in here which you call a healthy model, and you get into having the right ingredients.
It makes me think of like a cookbook, a cookie recipe.
Exactly, cookie recipe. And I won't go into that because, read the book, but putting the right ingredients. And the other thing that you said in that part was history does not determine the future.
Amen.
We have to remember that, just because we might have dealt with something in the past and that's how we did it before, or whatever, doesn't mean that's how we have to do it in the the future, or just because something might have not, we had the bad relationship in the past, we're not going to have it in the future.
Yep.
Because the whole point of, again, whether you have you hire a life coach, read the book, do that, is to become better for the future. Again, we're going to be future focused. You're future focused, obviously, when you read the book, to be the better parent and to be the better you. So I love that healthy model. And then the next one you even put in here is for family is acceptance. Accept oneself and find others who do the same. And I think that kind of goes back to, all right, so maybe your own blood family don't accept you. It doesn't mean you can't go and find that family somewhere else.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
that's very important.
Yeah, biological family can be toxic, and if they're toxic,
they can't.
Evaluate if they're healthy, and if they're not, you have a right to remove family from your life.
You do.
Now, the challenge, and I think that's where the benefit of having a life coach or being in a support group, because some people justify, well, they're toxic. Like, are they though, or are you unhealthy?
Very right.
Right. And the idea,
or are you perceiving things? Yes.
Yeah. So is it for you to work on?
Exactly.
Because I love the idea. I think reconciliation, if possible, is appropriate. Right. But there's some things that you can have forgiveness, and reconciliation's not appropriate because the person's not healthy.
Right. the other person. Yeah.
But forgiveness is for our portion of.
And it is. And I think the other thing that you got to do, I've had to learn in my own personal experience, is once I got myself healthy.
Right.
Okay. It's hard for other people to understand that because...
And they naturally get away.
Well, they naturally get away, or if they weren't going to allow me to get to that point, and they're not ready, then that's okay. Yeah. Because like you were saying, it's you're getting the help for yourself and then to help your family and everything. So, if they're the right people, they're going to support you through this. And then, either they're going to get the help if they need it, or if they want to become healthier. Mm-hmm. And, and if they don't, then that's fine. You accept that that's okay. Yeah. And then put that in that place. Maybe put that up in that paint can.
Yep, exactly.
Of those people and why they're up there. And that it's okay if they kind of stay up there in that shelf and they start collecting dust. That's all right.
Yeah, it is okay.
Because the main point is, again, based on your book as being a parent, having those right people around your children as well.
Absolutely.
And if you are around a family that's negative or bringing you down as a mom or a dad or something, that's not good either. Yeah.
But I appreciate the benefits of, yes, you as a life coach and sitting with people, and you're right, the recipe in the book.
Yes.
Like a family that helps your child grow to be the best adult is possible.
It's possible.
Like your past does not determine your future.
No.
So that is that culmination, I would say. So awesome. That's what you got?
That's what I got out of it. Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, that's it for chapter 5, and we'll catch up with you again soon.